Guys, it's Melanie. Welcome back. Hope you're having a great day. Late to the game per usual here on the Ulta 21 Days of Beauty suggestions and what I personally have on my wish list. But honestly, the first couple days I wasn't really interested in anything. Um, yeah, I don't feel like I've missed out on too much. And honestly, this is not um, one of those Ulta sales where I'm going to have a ton of recommendations. A lot of these things I haven't really tried, and if I haven't tried it, I'm not going to necessarily recommend it. I will share what I'm kind of interested in. I am impressed this time around that there seems to be some new variety in terms of options. I feel like a lot of the sales in the past had the same products over and over, which can be great if you're looking to stock up, but if you're looking to try something new, that's not necessarily going to um, it's not necessarily going to be helpful for you. So, all right, let's go ahead and go through the different days. I will let you know what I would recommend based off of what I've tried, and I'm also going to let you guys know what I'm planning on potentially picking up. So, all right, let's start with today, which is today's Tuesday. By the way, the sale runs from March 12th to April 1st, so still several weeks left. Um, yeah, let's get into it. Also, don't forget to activate your cash back because that is 6% for Ulta right now, which is pretty good. Always make sure you do that. I just have that on my browser extension up here, so it reminds me to just activate that before I start shopping, and then I get that extra 6% cash back. All right, let's go ahead. I'll put a link for Rakuten down below if you're not participating now. Okay, honestly, there's nothing here on this first day that I'm really interested in, to be totally honest. Um, there are a couple of beauty steals that happen on some of these days, so I think it's always worth like clicking and seeing, what else is available. I will say I do really like the Patchology eye gels. I have used these in the past. Um, these things are not a must. They're a nice little eye mask, and I feel like they're a good deal during the sale, but I don't think this is something that you really need to like necessarily pick up. Do keep them in the fridge. I think that feels really nice, especially if you have a lot of puffiness in the morning. So just pop those on before you do your makeup, and you should be good to go. I was kind of interested in the Lash Food Lash Enhancing Duo, but I feel like I'm quite pleased with where my lashes are naturally right now. I haven't used a growth serum since I finished up the City Beauty one a while ago, and I really like that one, but my lashes just seem to be in good shape no matter what I do, so I don't know that it's really worth it for me to necessarily purchase something like this, but yeah, so this is what we have here. Nothing that I would totally recommend. Anything that I recommend, I will definitely link down below for you guys. So let's see what's coming up tomorrow. Um, Not a whole lot here that I would recommend. Personally, I really still like the Lorac eyeshadow formula, but I have not used any of these newer palettes. I still have a lot of like the older like pro palettes that they came out with. I'm assuming the formula is still similar. Correct me if I'm wrong on that. But this is a really good price for these palettes. I have been interested in a couple of these. The Fairy Tale Forest and the Noir have been on my list. But I'm going to try to refrain this go around from picking up any eyeshadow. Um, but if you're interested, I would say these would be something worth checking out. None of this other stuff really speaks to me. Now, on the 16th, I have used an entire bottle of the Strivectin Super C Retinol, and I really enjoyed that, especially for my neck. It really does give you a nice brightening, and they do combine the vitamin C with a retinol in this formula, so it's kind of a great like two-in-one deal. And this price point of $36, I think it's absolutely worth checking out at this price point. 72, I would say, wait for a sale. But at 36, if you're in the market, this is definitely worth checking out. I will say there is a like fragrance to it. It's kind of a sweet, slightly sour type scent. It's interesting. It doesn't stick around, but if you don't like any type of smell to your skincare products, this one is probably not going to be for you. Um, I don't know. I haven't used these in years. Not really into it. Um, there is a sculpting palette here from Iconic London, but it's cream based, it looks like. I'm not a cream based product user myself, so that's a pass for me. And then there's, I've never used this brand. I don't know anything about it, but um, pretty good deal between $6 and $8, I guess, if you're looking for a lip liner or something. Intrigued about the surprise deal by Dermalogica on the 17th. I'll be looking out for that for sure. I love Dermalogica products. Big fan. I'm hoping it's potentially their cleansing balm or cleansing oil. They actually have a cleansing oil. Actually really like that. And if it is the cleansing oil, I'll definitely pick up a couple bottles because that is good stuff. Nothing else here that I want or that I would even recommend. I'm telling you, like, this is the one sale where I'm just like, there's really not much. So, all right. I have heard really good things about the Fenty Instant Retouch Concealer. If you're in the market, it's only going to be $15. There are like 50 different shades to choose from. So if you struggle trying to find the right concealer shade for you, you might want to check out Fenty. They're probably going to have your color. And again, I've heard great things about it. All right. There is something here that I'm interested in, and it is this New Face microcurrent device here. So I've been using the Foreo Bear for quite some time now, and I actually really like it. But I wanted to do a comparison with another device, and this is a really good deal at $122.50, and I'm really thinking about picking this up. If you have the New Face, would you let me know how you feel about it in terms of results? I feel like it would probably be very similar to the Foreo Bear, but I don't know. Let me know. Let me know your thoughts on the New Face. It would probably be super excessive, and I would really only get it to be able to do like a video on it. Um, and then obviously I would have two devices. I might pass one off to my mom or something, so we'll see. But let me know if you guys would be interested in a comparison. Um, I think this is a pretty good deal, and if I wanted to do the comparison, like this would probably be the best time for me to pick this up. Also, I do love me a beauty blender, although honestly, even at $10, I would say check out the Real Techniques. I like the Real Techniques blenders just as much as the Real Beauty blender. But if you're loyal to this brand, you can check out the Bubble for $10 on the 18th. All right, let's move on to March 19th. Again, there's nothing here that I mean, I've used these in the past and they're great, but my brows are now tattooed on my face. So, but for $12.50, if you're looking for a nice brow pencil, I think the Anastasia one is really nice. I don't need any brushes. Kiehl's, I don't believe, is cruelty free. So let me see here. Let me turn off. There we go. Sorry, those are my email notifications. It looks like on March 19th, these are all app only. So if you have the app on your phone, great. But that'll be the only way to purchase these. I'm kind of interested in the Laura Mercier translucent setting powder in the lightest shade here, but I don't need this, so probably gonna skip it. If this were the Kate Somerville Exfoliate Cleanser, would definitely pick that up. I don't need the Eradicate. The Eradicate is better for those that are acne prone. Yeah, nothing here. I will say, I have used an entire bottle of the high potency growth factor firming and lifting serum from Perricone MD. I did enjoy this product, but for me, it worked more like a light, more like serum type moisturizer than anything else. I feel like with growth factors, you really want those to be super fresh and in like an airtight container, and probably preferably refrigerated if they're fresh. So yeah, I don't know about the like growth factor benefits of this one, but it was a nice serum just to add some extra hydration to my skin. Definitely kind of plumped things up a little bit, and certainly didn't hurt anything. But I don't know that I would say yes, run out and get this. Um, Nothing else here that I've used that floats my boat that I would recommend. So let's move on. Okay, March 20th. Nothing really here that interests me. Nothing I would recommend. I think this kind of interests me, the Nude Screen Daily Mineral Veil. Um, Kind of curious about it, see how it compares to my beloved Laura Geller. Not Laura Geller, my Paula's Choice, sorry, my Super Light Daily Wrinkle Defense. This is a zinc formulation and it's reef safe, so that's good. But yeah, this might be a possibility. But honestly, if I decide to pick up the new face, I'm probably not going to get anything else. I do have a budget for this sale, and the new face would more than eat up the budget. So not sure that this will be coming home with me this time around. We'll see. March 21st. I have never used the Gen Nude blushes from Bare Minerals, but I've kind of played with them in store, like testing them on my hand. They seem to have a nice pigmentation. If you find a color you like for 13 bucks, that might be a good deal. There are some women-founded brands here that are going to be on sale. So it looks like we have Alicia Keys, Indie Lee, Juice Beauty, Meaningful Beauty, which I think is, what is that, Cindy Crawford's skincare brand. Um, First Aid Beauty, I don't think is cruelty free anymore. I need to double check that, but I would actually consider getting this if they are cruelty free, especially for 14 bucks. That might be something. Well, no, I was going to say I can pick it up in store. No, I can't. It's an online only offer. So, yeah, you kind of have to pay attention to these. Some of these you'll be able to get in store, some of them are online only. So, prepare yourself there. Look at this. Jacqueline got herself included in the sale. Definitely going to pass on anything here. Um, let's see. Origins. I don't believe they're cruelty free. Correct me if I'm wrong here, but everything I've read says they're not still. But I've been curious about this moisturizer of theirs for years. It'd be great if they could be cruelty free. So maybe I should look into that and see if that status has changed. There's also some Black-owned brands that are going to be online offer on the 22nd, so might be worth checking out. And then, okay, so here we have, if you're interested in the Foreo Bear, they're going to have the mini for $109.50. I'm assuming it's just as powerful as the original Foreo Bear. I don't know much about the mini, so don't quote me on that. But I've had a great experience with the full size or the regular one. So if you're wanting to pick this up, I would definitely recommend. They do also have their serum that's going to be on sale. I've tried the serum. You don't need to use that serum. You can use any conductivity gel. In fact, I have the New Face conductivity gel that I've used with my Foreo Bear, and it works great. So if you already have one, you don't need to buy theirs to make this work. So heads up there. But it is going to be slightly cheaper than the New Face. So if you're looking to save a few bucks and you want a microcurrent device, this might be a good option for you. So check that out. Nothing here. There is the Maylis B-Flat Belly Firming Cream. I'm actually trying a few Maylis products right now that were sent to me by them, but it's their arm and their inner thigh firming creams, and then they also sent their glowing, well, their brightening serum as well. And I really like all three of those, but since I haven't used this, I'm not really going to say anything about it. Urban Decay lip pencils on sale. I feel like these are a really nice consistency. I used these years ago. I'm assuming they're still great. So if you need a lip liner, there you go. Nothing else here that floats my boat or that I would recommend. Got a surprise steal from Peter Thomas Roth That's not going to interest me. I do know that they are not cruelty free, so pass on that. Um, yeah, nothing else here that I would say is a must. I have used the Hydration AHA and BHA exfoliating cleanser from Murad. I do think this is a really great cleanser, and the $23 price point makes me say if you're in the market for a cleanser like this, definitely try it. But do I think that it's like something super special and unique that you couldn't get from an even less expensive brand, like from Derma E or something? No, I don't think you have to get this one, but if it's on sale, I would say it's definitely worth a try. All right, we're getting to the end here. March 25th. I am curious about the Buxom Surprise Steal. So I'll be hanging out looking for that. I hope it's not the lip glosses because those are usually a part of this sale. I'm hoping it's something else. I don't know what, but anything but the lip glosses for once would be great. Nothing else here. Yeah, sorry. I'm telling you, I feel like this is the first time where I'm just like, I don't know. All right, there is something on March 26th that I think is worth looking into, and it's going to be these Maracuja Juicy Lip Plumping Glosses. Now, I have not tried the lip plump glosses, but I have tried their regular Maracuja lip um, newer lipsticks. So they're very interesting in their consistency. They're a cross between a lipstick and a gloss. So they're much softer in terms of the formulation. You don't want to go like smearing this on your lips like you would a lipstick the first time you use it. I'm assuming these have the same consistency. I just really love the opacity of these, the hydrating benefits, and they have a pretty darn good color range. Let's go ahead and let's take a look in depth here. Um, they're just really beautiful on the lips. I mean, look at this, super glossy. I feel like this would be way too much. Like if you applied this much, it would just be a mess. Like this, I think, looks more like what an accurate application of this product looks like. Just lovely. And these colors, nice and neutral, decent color payoff, not crazy opaque, but a nice opacity. Honestly, the shade Primrose really speaks to me. I'll probably pick up Primrose during the sale. So anyway, I would say go for that if you're interested in anything on that day. Let's go back down here. We were all the way on the 26th. So yeah, I would say those might be worth getting, especially for 12 bucks. So I'll probably grab those, and that'd probably be it for that day. Whew. Yeah, nothing else really on the 26th either. I mean, I have used the Pure Mineral Powder Foundation. It isn't my favorite because it tends to get hard pan pretty easily. It does provide good coverage, but the hard pan makes it annoying. I think it's the SPF that they put in here that causes that. Um, so I don't know. It's not like a mega recommendation from me because you do have to scrape off that hard pan periodically. But for just over 14, well, almost 15 bucks, I guess I should say, it might be worth trying, but not like a wholehearted recommendation for me. All right, there is one other product here that I'm interested in, and it is the Cold Plasma Plus, the Essence. I am currently using the Cold Plasma moisturizer for my face and the neck cream as well, and I'm really enjoying those two. I've had them in my skincare stash for quite some time and just always kind of kept pushing them away, but I started using them in earnest. I really like them, and now I'm super curious about this essence. I think this essence normally is 179 bucks, so it's going to be 89.50 during the sale, which still a hefty price point, but definitely a lot more affordable. And if I want to try it, it would have to be during this sale because I would not pay 179. As great as it would probably be, I don't think I'm willing to pay that price point, but I think I'd be willing to pay the 89. So again, if I don't pick up the new face, I will go ahead and grab this essence here. But anyway, that's pretty much it for this week or this day here, March 29th. They do have the glycolic cleanser from Dermalogica. I've never tried it, but Like I said, I love their cleansing oil. Might be worth a try. Um, yeah, nothing really, nothing else here. So let's move on. Do I have anything for March 30th? No, nothing here. And I'm not saying there's anything wrong with these products, you guys. I just they're either not cruelty free, or I haven't used them, or I just don't have like a personal use for them. So I'm not saying any of this stuff is bad. It's just for me it wouldn't be a recommendation. Now we're down to March 31st. Um Again, nothing here that I've used. I guess if you want some Morphe brushes, but I don't know. The Morphe brand overall is just a huge pass for me. Um, this Moon Juice interests me. I do love me a hyaluronic acid serum, and $30 or 29 is definitely more appealing to me than the original price point. So again, if the New Face doesn't come home with me, this would certainly be a contender. I did want to try some things from Volition, but these are neither of these two were on my list to try, so I'm gonna pass on these. I don't know anything about this brand, so um, I will say, okay, so this. If you have a teenager that's currently struggling with breakouts, I would really recommend the Clear Start. It's under the Dermalogica brand. Their breakout clearing liquid peel. Both Stella and I used an entire bottle of this. It worked insanely well on Stella's skin. And for $14.75, I think it's absolutely worth picking up. If you or your kid struggles, this is worth checking out. It does have 10% AHA and 2% BHA. The BHA is going to help with the breakouts. The AHA is going to help with kind of removing a lot of that discoloration that can happen after breakouts. So definitely a product that I think is worthwhile. Um, I might actually purchase another one of these for Stella on that day. She really did like this. So, and now we're at the end of the sale, guys. And again, nothing here. I've heard good things about the Tarte Full Coverage and Ultra Creamy Concealers. I don't use concealer personally. I'm pretty lucky in that I don't deal with a ton of discoloration, and my under eyes are usually not super dark. So, but this does come highly recommended by a lot of people, and for $15.50, worth checking out. Might want to compare between the Fenty and the Tarte and see which would be a better fit for you. But there's nothing else here that really floats my boat. And that's it, you guys. Like, I do not have a ton of recommendations for this sale, and I don't actually have a ton of things that I'm planning on picking up. So for me, this sale is a little bit of a dud, but you know, if I can get that New Face device for a good deal, I would probably consider that a win. And then again, get that 6% cash back. So make sure you activate that. All right, you guys, let me know what you are planning on picking up during the sale, or if you've already picked something up over the last couple of days. Check out links to the few things that I did recommend in the description box down below. Maybe read up a little bit more about them, and then hopefully that'll help you make a decision. But thank you guys so much for watching. Sorry that I was late again. I promise the next time one of these happens, I'll try to be a little bit more on top of it in terms of getting the information out before the sale actually starts. All right, have a great day. I'll see you in the next one. Take care. Toodaloo.